let's insert some data to the tables we created for the menu database. So we already created those 4 tables with the relationship of one to many, many to many. So now we just need to add some dummy records so that we can test our queries, and later on JDBC and JPA Hibernate. So in order to create the records, it's very simple. Actually, using this graphic user interface, we can add the record from the standalone tables to the tables that has relationships. Oops, it's still not working. So we have the relationship here. Yeah, oops. The pop-up window is very easy to dismiss. Okay, so you can see here, in order to create the records, we have to start from the leaves, right? So if you look at this relationship, this has a relationship with this, and this has a reference with this, right? Manual table. And ingredient, manual, those are the two leaves, right? So they don't have any relationships. So if we create a record to those 2 tables, then they're going to be totally fine because they don't need foreign keys. If we directly start with this table, then there's no IDs for this table and this table, so there's no way we can create a record for this one, right? So it's very easy to understand. We created the records in the tables that don't have any dependencies or relationships, or foreign keys, in other words, right? So menu and ingredient. Let's just look at the ingredient. We have name and ID, so we can simply either go to add data or double click. Okay, so we can have this, and then we can just add ingredient here. Okay, let's add a milk. After doing that, make sure hit enter and then commit. Okay, so then this will be saved to the record, to the database. And you can see this the status at the bottom. Also, if you think this is too slow, then we can go to our console. Okay, so this is where we can write the SQL queries. We can just use the insert into syntax, insert into ingredient, for example, and then we have our column name, and the values will be the values that we want to insert, right? So here, let's see, I want to insert a lot of records. Now I just need to fill in the blanks here. Okay, so for instance, here we need water, and here pea, here tomato, here I don't know, I'm not very good at cooking, so let me just look at some website, search, okay, cheese, okay, and we have a butter, okay, we have corn, for example, and we have shrimp, okay, and we have a steak, and we have chicken. Okay, this is very time consuming, but we need some dummy record. Okay, let's just do this for now. Okay, and then we simply execute. Okay, and oops, execute. Okay, and then now in our ingredient, we'll see all the records are inserted here. Okay, this is cool, and then now we can start with another table, menu. Okay, so the menu has 2 columns, same thing, ID and name. Okay, but for this one we just need maybe just 1 menu record. Double click on it and add let's see, this is the main menu. Okay, just call it the main menu. Okay, hit enter and then submit. Okay, so this is the log, and next is the dish table. Okay, so for the dish we need ingredients, right? So the ingredient, we need IDs for the dish. Let's insert into dish. Okay, and then the dish is a little bit complicated, right? We need ID. This ID is auto-generated, so we don't need it. So we need a dish name, category, menu, ID, and then price. Okay, so then we're gonna have the here, and it's giving errors here. Okay, so because we don't have this set yet. Okay, dish, let's just have let's see what kind of dish we have. Oh, it doesn't have anything here, just a placeholder. Let's see if we have a cheeseburger. Okay, and then the category is burger, and then the menu ID is 1, price is 10.99, for example. Okay, and then now we just insert. Okay, and then now we go to the dish column. Okay, dish table, sorry. And then we have a cheeseburger, category is burger, menu is 1, price is 11. Okay, so I have a problem with this field. It's round up. Okay, so let's see if we can fix it. We can modify the table, and here you can see it just change. It's automatically be changed to decimal. You can use number, I guess, for MySQL, but maybe this tool doesn't support that. Let's see, float. Okay, and the execute. And then now let's remove this record. Okay, for now, delete it, and then we recreate this. Okay, one more time, and we just simply select this statement and then run. Okay, now it's inserted again. Now let's go back to the dish and refresh. Okay, now it's 10.99. Okay, everything looks good. You can see the ID is now 2 because the 1 we already deleted. So once you used it, you're never gonna use it again. Now you can reset the MySQL, but usually this auto incremental cursor is just keep increment this ID. Okay, so now we can add multiple dishes. Okay, so just follow the same idea. Cheeseburger. Now we have maybe bacon burger. Maybe you have a veggie burger. We have I'm always talk about burgers, and we have a let's see, tofu burgers. Okay, so we don't have that. Like chicken burger. Okay, and menu ID keep the same, all burgers, and the price let's just change it to bacon burger, maybe it's $9.99, veggie burger maybe $8.99, and chicken burger maybe $12.99. Okay, maybe it's too pricey, but anyways, run. Okay, and then we go back to our dish and then refresh, and then now we see a lot of burgers here. Okay, so the same thing, we can create multiple records, and we can do the make the database look real. And next is we have to make this ingredient association. Right, so now we have ingredient, we have a dish. Now we just create the association. Let's see, I want to create an association with the cheeseburger. Okay, so cheeseburger ID is 2, and in order to create a cheeseburger, we need a ingredient like, let's see, milk, cheese, 1, 5, 2. Let's just assume, okay, 1, 2, 5. Okay, so those are the IDs we need. So here we go to the console, and then we need to insert the record into a dish ingredient association. Okay, so then we have this many fields. Okay, and then the okay, so the values will be ID is auto increment, so we don't need it, and dish ID. Okay, so we need to have a dish ID here. This is the dish ID, cheeseburger. Go to here and 2. Okay. And ingredient ID. So we need a 1, and then we need a 3, and then we need 5. Right, it's like for the cheeseburger, we need 1, 3, 5. Those 3 ingredients. Okay, just run. and ID doesn't have a default value. Oops. Okay, so modify table, this field, okay, it should be auto increment. Okay, and then execute. You can see that the update is automatically done. Okay, so by the tool, and then run it. Okay, that's good. And if you look at the table, okay, so we can see those are all the associations. We don't see anything meaningful on this table, but we have IDs and we have dish. Okay, same dish, 3 ingredients, right? This is the way we can add. Okay, so this is the main idea. I'm gonna pause the video and add more records so it will make it more usable. Okay, so I just added more ingredient association. So now the tables look like this. So the dish, we still have those 4 burgers, and ingredient association, we have this many associations, and ingredient, we have 12 ingredients. Menu have 1 record. I'll put this script in the description so that you can also work on your own database, but just keep in mind that ID could be changed if you use a old database or the database you have been worked on for a while. So the IDs probably will be changed, so you can modify this a little bit. Okay, so now we can select something out of it. Let's see, we write a query, select everything from ingredient table. Okay, and then we can run it. Okay, so we'll see here, this is the records. Okay, and also we can just do run select something from ingredients where ID equal to 8. Okay, so this is to select something with a particular ID. Okay, so we can also do that. And we can also do joins, like select everything from a dish. Okay, and where let's see, join menu table on. Okay, so this IntelliJ will automatically do this join for us. And where, let's see, menu dot name, okay, equal to I don't know, like m.name, right? So it's automatically give a alias. m.name equals to I don't know, maybe main menu, right? So we just give it the name as a main menu and the run. Okay, so then it will give us all the menus which with the main menu name. Okay, so it's on the main menu, we have those many dishes. Okay, so this is the basic joins. Okay, so we're going to talk about more joins later on. Thank you.